For the first time in 8 years, the United States has a new man filling the Oval Office. On January 20th, Donald Trump was sworn in as the 45th President of the U.S., and for some students at St. Ambrose University, this was the first year they could have voted. President Trump has stuck by what he was running his campaign on, and according to SAU junior Zach Kaminsky, he thinks Trump is doing a good job of following his campaign.
I think they've been excellent. He's sticking to everything that he ran through in the primaries. When he was running for presidency, he already came out. He said he's going to formulate a plan to build the wall. He's cracking down at the border security. He put his temporary ban on the refugees coming out of the countries that we've identified as being hotbeds for terrorism. He already started to pull out of a lot of the trade agreements with Trans-Pacific Agreement, and he's running on a lot of the stuff. He's doing what he told us he was going to do, and that's very refreshing for a politician.
But for those students who think Trump has done a good job, there are those students who think he could do a little better, says SAU junior Alex Nida.
I think that President Trump has fulfilled a lot of the concerns that people had when he got elected and he had his time to put together his administration. And a lot of the concerns that people like myself who voted Democrat in the election had were being shown that our concerns were valid.
Trump is doing what he said he would do in his first 100 days, and Kaminsky thinks this is a refreshing thing to see.
It's been a long time since we've seen any politicians that actually keep their word and they don't just run to get votes. I think he's really a president that's sticking with his word, and he's being a president for the people first, that voted for him because they share the same ideas, but he wants to make Americans safer.
Trump is off to a fast start in his first few weeks in office, but Nida wants to see what the next 90 days will hold.
There just needs to be more of a system and checks and balances. I understand that he has to fulfill some of his campaign promises. That's why he got voted in. That's why he won the Electoral College. And so for that reason, I understand why he is doing what he's doing. However, I think there needs to be more of a system where Congress and the Supreme Court are being consulted, and then all the different systems that are in play and all the different bureaucratic offices that also have a very severe interest in what he's doing need to be consulted, and their opinion needs to be validated. And so going forward, whatever he decides to do, he needs to understand that the executive office is not the only one that matters, and that we have a system of checks and balances established by the Constitution, and he just needs to work with that going forward.
President Trump has stuck by his word and is making changes, and if the next 4 years are as exciting as the first few weeks, it will be a busy office. Luke Maiers, KALA Radio. The steel frame of the new Wellness Center on St. Ambrose's campus is up, and progress continues to be made. With the new addition, SAU Athletic Director Ray Shevlin hopes enrollment will go up as well.
Yeah, there's no question it'll help for recruiting. The first thing most students look for is they look for an academic program that they're really interested in. But even more so, a lot of times it comes down to athletic and recreational facilities, from that standpoint, and their housing.
With the athletic director believing this will change the reputation, he also thinks the university will start to become one of the more recognized schools in the Midwest.
We've got outstanding housing here. We match our facilities, and then we've got some excellent academic programs. So we're really, I think, really a school of choice in the entire Midwest.
In the next couple of years, the university should start to see the benefits of their investment. But for now, their project is just a work in progress. Luke Maiers, KALA Radio.